Hello peeps, how's it going? Hope all is well. Today we're back on F122 with our McLaren MyDriver career mode here alongside Lando Norris. Now today's episode, I have a massive surprise for when we get into qualifying and the race. Ladies and gentlemen, if you watched the F1 2021 MyDriver, you will remember we modded the game heavily. And one of my favorite mods was the real-life leaderboard, because I hate the in-game default leaderboard, and the real-life live timings in the corner and fastest lap. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got them in this series. So starting from today's episode, the full leaderboard will be up with all the logos, the names, everything. We can cycle through to see the pit stops, the tires, the strategies, the overtakes, stuff like that. I am so happy that I've got it. This is my first race that I'm doing with it on, and I am very, very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out Ollie Kings. Let's crack on and do this. Now, if you missed episode 1 and 2 then, episode 1 was live streamed on the channel. We done Australia, Bahrain, and Jeddah. We finished 10th and 5th. Last episode, yesterday, was Australia, and we ended up DNFing, ladies and gentlemen. Our engine went with just a few laps to go. Highly annoying, as I wanted to go on like a little points streak. I wanted like a little streak of races where we got points. Lando got 12th. And it's proved to be a very difficult year for McLaren, much like in real life. So we'll keep trucking on, we'll keep pushing on, see how we do. Our engine completely went on ICE, so we need to fit a new one. We've already used 2 now of our 3 allocated, which isn't great. Our MGU's on 48% already. TC is on 42%. The gearbox on 50%. I don't know if it's just me, or are these wearing out really, really quickly. We have some R&D points, but we can't actually develop anything because we're already developing everything. We have the second worst powertrain, the third worst chassis, the third worst aero, and right, 2 new chassis upgrades. Lovely. We could even do another one, but we can't right now. We got a powertrain upgrade as well. I actually like that it's a challenge with McLaren, though. It's like a road to glory, you know. I also want to say we're going to be doing a My Team series. If you're a My Team fan, over on Twitch, link in the description, every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So be sure to join us over there. Some of you guys may want to see the immersive formation lap. Last episode we done broadcast. Today we're going to do an immersive formation lap. Actually drive around and line up ourselves, just in case you haven't seen it, because it is one of the new features in this year's game, so we might as well try it out in an episode. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I've been doing a lot of time trials, trying to get used to the cars and get used to the feel of it. I'm so happy there's a new F1 game out. I'm hoping this series does well, because I love having F1 on the channel. Last episode we went on long, which is 50%. I think it was 29 laps at Australia or something. I enjoy long, so if you guys prefer 50%, let me know. But today we'll do 25%. Oh, it's a sprint race. It's my first ever sprint race. I will do long then. 11 laps and 5 lap sprint. I've never done a sprint race before. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, we'll do medium for today and see how long it lasts. I think I've never done a sprint before, though. I'm really, really excited. I also think doing quick practice really harms your parts. So maybe this is why we're doing great. Maybe I'll just start doing practice. So now, after free practice 1, we have qualifying. If you're new to F1, a sprint race, basically, it changes the weekend of Formula 1. So qualifying, instead of qualifying for your position in the race, you qualify for where you're going to start in the sprint race on Saturday. Then the 5-lap sprint race will be to determine the starting grid of the actual race. So it's like an extra race, which is pretty fun. There we are, getting ready. I should change that helmet, really. I'm really, really excited. Right, so there is the leaderboard. It doesn't look great right now, I know. Give it a second. It has to, like, calibrate and stuff as we drive out, but that's fine. The brand new F1, there it is, 2022 leaderboard. Now, for qualifying, because it's not a race, the final lap, but just ignore that for qualifying. For the race, it should be all good to go. It didn't really work well in practice, so for qualifying normally, and for the race and the sprint race, it should be good, ladies and gentlemen. But you can see all the times that people are setting and stuff like that. You can change it to see the time from the leader or the time in front. And in the race, you can obviously change it through a bunch of different settings. It's a really, really, really cool mod. Also, when we start out lap, in the top corner above me there'll be a little like timer showing us our sector times and stuff. I think it just makes it so much more realistic and so much better having the real life leaderboard just shown, you know. I think it's awesome. But so it's qualifying. This is to see where we're going to qualify for the sprint race. Looking rather cloudy today, but we'll go with that. I do like Imola. It's one of my preferred tracks, so in theory, we should do decent. There's the timer in the top right about to start. We'll start our hot lap, and let's put in a decent lap here at Imola. Let's do this. Nice break. Oh, there you go. That final lap thing's gone now. There you go. Okay, so now, so it just takes a lap. Oh, so it does work in qualifying. Never mind. Ignore what I said before. It does work in qualifying. It just needed one lap to, again, adjust. Again, it is mod, so if there are any bugs, we can work through it together. But there you go. So now we can cycle through as well. We can see what tyres people are on, the current age of their tyres, and how many laps they have completed. Okay, let me stop focusing on the leaderboard now and focus on the race. 15 minutes to go. There's also timer updates as well. Now, I'm going to keep talking about it. I don't know how high it will be exactly, but it felt decent. Norris is slower than Mick Schumacher, and we're coming in slower than both. Right, let's turn our hot lap off and go round for a slow lap now, a cool down lap. Right, so fast forwarding a bit to 11 minutes left. And we are down there, ladies and gentlemen. We are down there. Currently sitting 15th. Perez not set a time yet. Norris to the 118. What do we get? 190. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I said I like Imola as well. Jesus Christ. Right, flying lap. Here in Q1. Let's see what we can do. Sprint race right at the back. 5 laps. We're going to be right at the back. Trying to force our way up. Everyone in the pits except for the McLaren. Our time is now underway. Let's see if we can't get a better time. We're already going slower. Oh, we're not on a hot lap. I'm going to flash back merely because it was set to none when it should have been set to hot lap. I didn't know that. So I'll use a flashback just to get it on hot lap. Otherwise, we're going to be way slower. I don't know why it was automatically set to that then. Again, decent into turn 1, right in the curbs round. I want to see green on the delta this lap. I want to see green. It's already red. Exciting episode though. Qualifying, sprint race, and the full race. Nice change of pace in the series. And for this episode, 2/10 up. There we go. On the fresh softs as well. Perez and Sainz still yet to set a time. Interestingly enough, here in Q1. As we are 4/10 faster. I don't know what that means for the cars around us. Oh, because it's qualifying, we'll have a flashback. I'll use a cheeky flashback. I don't like to use too many, but it's still a new game. We're still learning. So I don't think too many people will be annoyed early days if we use flashbacks. At least I show them. I don't hide them. You know, I don't pretend like I'm not using them if we mess up. And messing up and learning is all about, you know, it's a life lesson. You make mistakes, you learn from it. Almost a second faster. Yeah, that first lap stunk, bro. That first lap stunk. And if I press this button, you can see everyone's fastest lap on the leaderboard. So instead of the intervals, you can see everyone's fastest lap, which is pretty cool. Then you press it again, and it goes back to the intervals. Coming in with DRS. A second faster. It puts us P10. Not too shabby. Still slower than Norris, but that's more where we should be. I just realized Albon's name on the leaderboard is bugged. Let me quit. You see it? So here's a cool thing as well. You can change the names for my team and stuff like that. So I think everyone else is all good. But you see 17th, it says Russell. That should be Albon. Watch this. Just type in Alex Albon, hit save, and boom. It's Alex Albon on the leaderboard now. So easy to change around if you want to ever like change people's names as well, which I think is awesome. Everyone's going, I think we're going to be safe, you know. I'm feeling pretty confident. Oh no. Did I do the same thing I always do? Well, I feel confident when I shouldn't. Is that what I done there? Oh no. Landon Norris third. Oh, I didn't make it. Hey. Why do I always feel confident? I should just go again. Oh my goodness. Now I know. Whenever I feel confident, just go again. Right, so 5 laps of the sprint race, 16 laps of the full race. Let's sprint, baby. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I like Imola, but this is going to be tough, ladies and gentlemen. Watching the starting grid, this is going to be tough. So basically what a sprint race is, it's a new thing they're trying this season. Well, they had a couple last season, actually. Where instead of qualifying on Saturday, and wherever you finish your qualifying, you start for the race, you do qualifying on Friday. That's where you start in the sprint race, and then for the sprint race, wherever you finish this race is where you start the full race tomorrow. So we're starting down in P18, so it's going to be quite tough. You know, we're going to have to push, and we only have 5 laps to get all these overtakes. And wherever we finish this race is where we start next race. It's just softs. It's a flat-out race. We'll go with a bit less fuel. Let's do this. Now, the leaderboard might bug out at the beginning, like I say. Oh, we're doing proper formation laps, aren't we? I forgot. We're doing an actual formation. I forgot about that for sprint. Okay. So this is immersive formation laps, ladies and gentlemen. And it's lights out and away we go. Let's get these laps. Go through all the gears, get our laps warmed up. The leaderboard should fix itself, like I say. Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Nice. I'll tell you what, we can hide those. Because it's just a formation lap. We don't need... I think it would be cool to turn the leaderboard on when we actually start going. So Albon's in front. Stroll is behind. It's not where I like to be racing. P18 is, I mean, again, it's McLaren in real life when they started the season. Norris up in P10, that's where I should be midfield, you know? Right, let's get these tyres warmed up as well. That's what the formation lap is all about. Now, I've only ever done this once on stream yesterday. So hopefully, I can line it up nicely. Again, get the heat all into the tyres. Right then, so we have to go line ourselves up properly. And make sure we do not miss our mark. And do not hit into Alex Albon. We're on the right hand side. Whoops. Behind Sebastian. Oh.
Okay, not the best
whoops.
There, mate. Let's try and get a good launch.
Whoops. See, it's hard. It's hard. It's a new feature. It's quite hard. For the sprint race here, Imola. It's 5 lights on. And it is lights out and away we go. Not a bad launch from us, even though we had a bad starting spot. Coming into turn 1, heavy braking. Did we sneak in front of Albon? I think we did, just about. Up into P17 now. Oh, hello. Almost went straight to the back of Yuki and Vettel. As they slowed down massively into that turn. Again, someone sending it down the right side of us. But we keep it relatively clean. Yuki parking in front of Vettel. I'm going to try join him in that. Oh, almost spun out, but I saved it. And we just get in front of Vettel as well. There's the leaderboard in all its glory. Again, it just takes the start of the race and then it all gets up to date nicely. And remember, this is to determine where we are starting the race tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, only 5 laps. I do like the sprint format and that they added it to the game. I think it's awesome. I'm hoping everyone's name is correct on the leaderboard. Now, if you do see a name that is incorrect, just let me know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else's name is all up to date. First lap is done. We're using overtake. Let's see what we can do, boys. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to start this race in the top 10. Our gearbox on 60% durability already. Damn, is it just me or do parts wear really easy this year? Damn. Not bad racing so far. Riding that curb. Tsunoda in front, followed by Esteban Ocon. I'm just so glad to be playing F1 again, man. I really, really am in a brand new game. We've sent into that corner. Nice escape though. Overtake on. Push up. We're alright. We fell behind. We're just out of reach. To Yuki. Oh, I broke very late there. I broke very late there. I'm surprised that's not an illegal overtake, but hey, we'll take the spot. Nice work. Hey, I'll take it, Mark. I'll take it, Mark. I thought that was a bit cheeky of me, if I'm honest, but we absolutely take as many spots as we can get. There's another overtake for you in the sprint race. DRS enabled. 3 laps done. And our overtake is depleted. I love that when messages pop up, it like so you see all 20 drivers on the list, obviously, but when messages pop up, the last 2 like go down. It only shows 18. Wow, the leaderboard is amazing, man. It really, really is. We can get Ocon, you know. We're fine behind. I feel like we can get Ocon, maybe 1 or 2 more. We only have 5 laps, though. We are gaining, I feel like. Oh, unless I start driving like that. We are gaining. We're about just under a second. We're on the second, brink of it being a second. Ferrari 1-2 right now. Verstappen fighting with Carlos Sainz as Leclerc flies off. Sainz and Verstappen having a battle. Checo Perez also up there. He has 2 DNFs so far this season, the first 3 races, due to engines blowing up. So he's going to want a better race tomorrow. Remember, our goal right now is to beat the Alpines. Obviously, right now, they are both... Well, Norris is in front of Ocon. But obviously, Alonso's in front of Norris. I should be helping out Norris, but my bad qualifying may have cost us some places in the race here. We're going to have to make up tomorrow. So there you can see that what current type... Well, never mind. I was about to show you some cool stuff with the leaderboard, but final lap, okay. Oh, Norris got overtook. Norris got taken at the top. Oh, he's battling Schumacher. So there you can see what tyres everyone's on. There you can see the length of the tyre. There's the tyre changes. And there's the gained and lost. So how many people have gone up and down. We are up 2 spots. I was hoping to be up more than that, I'm not going to lie. But tomorrow starting P15. It's alright. I feel like we're just getting into DRS now as well. But this is the final lap of the sprint. Oh my god, and we almost lost it. We almost lost it all. Well, now we're definitely not going to catch up. In the next DRS zone. We almost lost it there into the wall. Jesus. Massive train ahead. They're all holding each other up. If I had like 3-4 more laps, I definitely could have caught up to these guys. That gives me hope for the race tomorrow. That gives me hope for the race tomorrow. Oh, I need to turn off that. We have 2 fastest laps. It annoys me. And that's gonna do it. P15 is where we're starting the race. Right then. Imola. Full race.
Here we go. I know what you can do.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mark. Softs to mediums then. Oh, do we want to switch that, actually? Do we want to end on soft tires the last 6 laps? And end hard... oh... Because I'll be able to push these mediums, maybe to like, for overcome, maybe to like lap 11 or 12. And then like 4 or 5 laps on softs just to bang out speed. Do we risk it? I'm going to risk it, you know. I'm going to start on mediums. I wish you could see what everyone else is starting on. I'm going to start on mediums. Go longer than everyone else. We might be a bit slower at the start. But then at the end... Oh, is that smart? I don't know. What's better for lower... I think so. And at the end, go on softs and just try bang out pace. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. What's the worst that could happen, eh? What's the worst that could... Oh, we're doing another formation lap, are we? Oh, God. I'm going to skip formation lap. We're going to do broadcast from now on. I think I prefer broadcast formation lap. Right then, here at Imola, it's lights out and away we go. Us, Joe, and Latifi are the only ones on the medium compound tyre. Everyone else... Hook the soft. We'll see if that pays off. Already jostling left and right. Can we squeeze in there? No. Oh my god. Contact with about 2 or 3 cars there as we drop to P17. My goodness gracious me. I don't know who that was. Stroll. I think Vettel may have had a touch. Yuki as well. Hectic start at Imola again. We need to save some of our overtake this time. Much like we did in qualifying. We're going to overtake Vettel. On that turn there, I think we are. Yes, we are. Oh, my goodness. What a hectic start all the time. Hectic start. Right, the hunt for points is on 16 laps. Justin, you guys can obviously watch the leaderboard and see who's overtaking who. That's why I like having the full leaderboard. So even if we're down at 16, you can still see who's winning and who's overtaking and whatnot. Makes it so much better than the default leaderboard. Oh! Joe Guan, you looked up there. I was going to try to send it on Yuki, but I didn't. Remember, we're in the harder tyres than everyone, so we're going to be going longer than everyone else to start this race.
Let's try and move forward.
Let's try and move forward. Okay. Is that Vettel trying to send it down my left-hand side? Vettel's trying to launch down the inside, mate. The audacity. Right, 15 laps. Again, us and Joe. Joe went with the same strategy of starting on mediums. Will it pay off is the question. Soon to find out. Just got to keep focused and keep composed. Stroll and Vettel keep changing position behind us, the 2 Aston Martins. Do I try to send Yuki here? I'm going to plant him behind him. He's overtake on the escape. I'll try to keep up with this AlphaTauri. We're keeping up with him. Oh, I almost lost it. Well... Every time I speak on that turn, I always lose it. We were keeping up with him, and then I almost lost it. Done well to recover, though. Come on, Yuki, we're in that slipstream. Oh, we're sending it. Parking behind Joe Guan Yu. Thank you, Jeff. I was going to call him Jeff. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Fastest lap, Charles Leclerc. P15, we overtook Yuki. And now he's getting bogged down. DRS gets enabled. Our overtake is all but empty, though. Zhou Guanyu also on the mediums. We should be able to get up to him. Oh, there's Norris. Lando Norris jostling with Esteban Ocon. We need to beat these Alpines. He's jostling. Joe goes over to the left-hand side. Trying to go around the outside. He can't. Ocon is in front of Lando Norris now. And we're going to try get in front of Zhou Guanyu. Risky maneuver as we pretty much go wheel-to-wheel with him. But I think we're going to get the better of that exchange. Risky maneuver. Luckily, no damage. Lando Norris next, our own teammate on the soft tyres. At least we're getting some overtakes, though, which is promising. If we're getting overtakes on the medium compound, just imagine us ending on the soft. I almost ruined it again. Down the main straight, then P14. And here comes Zhou Guanyu down the left-hand side. We don't have any more overtake. Challenge him. We're going to brake very late, though. And we overtake him, and I think Zhou Guanyu spun out. We're on board now with Zhou Guanyu. Oh, and he locked up. Driver error. He locked. Watch this. He overtook us. The back left. CPU locked up. Oh, you love to see AI mistakes, you know. You really do. Look. He had it. Oh, he locked up and went wide, went deep. I love when AI make mistakes. It makes the game feel so much more human and so much more realistic. This means Yuki's behind us now. And Yuki is pretty aggressive. How was Leclerc 3-5? Look at Leclerc on the map. Look at him on the map, bottom right. This guy's crazy. Crazy. I think Yuki might be the same as Joe. I think he's going to overtake us down this main straight here. We don't have the straight line speed in this McLaren. We do not have the straight line speed, especially with no overtake. I think he may take us, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of DRS as well. He definitely is not. I'm using my overtake to try keep him off. We may hold him off just for one lap here. We need to get back in DRS of Lando, though. ASAP. Get some gap to Yuki now. Closing up to our teammate. Lando Norris broke really late there, but it worked in our favor. Long train here, too. If we can sneak into DRS, long train. Remember, we are ending on that soft compound tire for pure pace at the end. Oh, and as I talk about pitting, people are pitting. Lando's one of them. We get DRS, but look at all the colors on the leaderboard. As everyone pits. That's what I love about this leaderboard. All the colors, all the changing. It's just like real life. I think it's awesome. Bit of clean air in front of us now to attack Esteban Ocon. Do what Norris couldn't and get in front of the Alpine before he pits. Alonso pit this lap, meaning Ocon will pit next lap. Usually they reverse the order. Oh, new strategy by Mark. New strategy by Mark. Give me a second. Lap 10. That's fine, yeah. That's fine. 4 more laps, and then we have 6 laps on the softs. That's fine with me. These guys started pitting lap 5 and 6. Well, you can even push it lap 11 or 12 then. If their softs only lasted lap 6, or maybe it's not that they lasted, maybe they just have to pit eventually. As long as we don't get no engine failures today, I'll be happy. That was abysmal in yesterday's race at Australia. That was absolutely abysmal. And we may be P1. We're definitely going to be P1 here, actually, because everyone in front of us is surely going to dive into the pits now. They do. They do indeed. We don't get DRS, unfortunately. Look at all the colors. Look at all the colors. Yuki didn't pit yet. Yuki and Vettel didn't pit yet. Interesting. Even on those softs, they're pushing their softs. But we are currently, we can actually say, we are P1 at Imola in a McLaren, baby. Right, we need some good laps now with clean air. We need some good, fast laps in clean air. We still not seen a safety car yet this season, interestingly enough. Right, these two are going to dive into the pits now, right? 100%, yeah. Yep. We are officially the only one that has not pit now. Well, and Joe, where's Zhou Guanyu actually? Did he pit? Oh, did he like pit after he locked on, maybe? Oh, no, he's in P3. I don't think he pit, he just lost a lot of time, obviously. Okay, we're going to start setting new fastest laps now on their fresh mediums. And look how far back Yuki and Vettel went. Vettel went from 3rd to last. Right now, if we pit, it says we're coming up P9. Which isn't bad in the top 10, eh? Points are points for McLaren right now. Where's Lando? Currently down in 16th. Eesh. We'll see if our strategy paid off. The medium compound tire. There you can see the front three. Us, Latifi and Joe have not hit I'd be interested to see when they pit, actually, off their mediums. Because I'm thinking lap 10 or 11. I wonder if they're going to be the same. Leclerc's already overtook Zhou Guanyu. Yeah, Leclerc is different in this game, man. I know he's going to real life, but Max is just as good in real life right now. Max is doing better. Not pitting yet. I think Mark wants us to pit next lap. I still don't know if I want to go a lap extra or not. We'll pit when he wants to pit, actually. I don't want to leave it too late on the softs. So we'll pit this lap. Where's it predicted us? P10. Okay, so the fight for points on softs is going to be on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be on. If we have a good pit stop. Let's do this. So we go in. We slow down, pit limit on, and we turn in when it tells us to. I don't know when you're supposed to time it, if you're supposed to time it near 0 or not, but that's what I done. 2.9. Still, it was a good turning, but still a slow pit. They pit as well. We turned in nicely, but the overall pit stop was still slow. And you can see us drop down the leaderboard. I think we're going to be lower than 10. Jesus Christ. P12, Gasly coming up, though. With Lando, and these tires are going to be stone cold as well. They're going to be stone cold for a couple laps. Pierre Gasly and Norris right behind. So we're out of the pits under pressure in the near future, just in front of us, which we have to push for on cold, soft tires. But now we're the only ones. They went to hards? Wow. We're the only ones on soft tires. So even though the McLaren's not that fast, hopefully the tires can help us and we can catch up. Mark, drive in front. 3 seconds to get then, 3 seconds. I don't know how you get rid of that second fastest lap. I like that fastest lap. That's the one I have. I don't know how you get rid of the in-game fastest lap. I need, baby. 5 laps, all I need. Come on! Getting DRS of Ocon. Schumacher and K-Max are right there as well. Dropping Gasly as well. We are going to need that overtake, though. Which just never seems to go up. It never seems to go up. Just feeling like a nice lap right now. Green sector 1. Oh, it feels like a good lap. It feels like a stormer, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like a stormer. Get me in that DRS range right now. Down to 1.8. We basically halved the time in front. And we're there out of DRS to us. It's Gasly and Norris. Let's go. I think this strategy may work, ladies and gentlemen. Because we actually done alright on the mediums, getting some overtakes as well. That was the main worry, obviously. A second faster, put on the burners. Oh, I was hoping we might get fastest lap. Sector 3 was a bit slow, though. See, but now's the problem. Look at our delta go all in the red because we have no overtake for this main straight. So we go so slow. Well, I'm not going to use it for a couple laps. Save it for the last lap now. I don't think we're going to be able to get it without overtake, though. That's the only problem. Like, with those lap times, that was awesome. But if we had overtake, we could easily get points. So there, I just want to blast on overtake, man. Again, it's feeling like good laps. I really like the soft tyres here at Imola. I really like the soft tyres. That's DRS, surely. We're in and around DRS, surely. So I'm putting in some flawless laps, but we just have no overtake. I'm going to save it for one more lap. And we'll see if we can catch up. Look, this main straight is when we need it, because they will have DRS. Yeah, we left everyone behind. And these guys are fighting. Don't use overtake for this lap. I've got to be stern on that. Don't use it for this lap, even though I want to. And hopefully next lap, we can bang it on. I'll put in some good laps. Look, they're all together too. That's 4 cars right there. All together. And we're gaining on them without using overtake and without DRS. That's up to P9 right there. No, that's up to P8. I feel like we're going to have to use that next lap. I'd love to leave it all for the last lap. But if we want some overtakes, we're going to have to use some this lap. Sainz and Verstappen pit. Sainz and Verstappen just pit. We're going to bang on overtake as well as DRS. Why have Sainz and Verstappen just pit? That's 2 free spots. We're now in the points. Did they collide maybe? They must have, right? They must have touched wings and both got some damage. We'll check the race director after. They must have, though. Max collision with Sainz. Oh my god. 2 free spots. That's big for us to dip us into the points. For Red Bull and Ferrari. Red Bull having a stinker. Perez is DNF twice. Now Max is going to end P20. I kind of wish I'd done a replay and checked it now. You guys know I love seeing CPU mistakes like I almost made there. Leclerc still setting fastest time. This guy's a bot, man. This guy's a bot of all bots. On mediums as well. Long. Down the main straight we go. Everyone's DRS rear wing is going to flap open. Final lap of the race. If we had like 5-10 more, we could have easily got everyone here. But I think with one lap, our goal is just to get Ocon in front of the Alpine. That was our goal, remember, beat Alpine. So as long as we can beat one of them, I'll be happy. Charles Leclerc is obviously your winner. And I think P10's all we can muster up, boys. It's a point, but I really, really, really wanted more, if I'm honest. I really wanted more. You see Ocon's flashing red as well. Everyone using all their overtake. We just don't have it in our locker. With no overtake, a squirrely escape. We get a point, but that's all we can get, my friends, at Imola as we finish P10. Not too bad. I get a point from McLaren. It's not bad. I feel like if we had a better qualifying, maybe we could do better, but it's up. We're going up. We're looking better. Oh, fun drive of the day. That was an hour recording. So probably going to be a long video because we had the sprint as well. I always sweat when I play a bunch of F1, but I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. Hopefully you guys are as well, because I want to keep uploading F1 onto the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been MyDriver, also known as Raceweek. That was the Imola Grand Prix. I'll see you next episode for whatever's after Imola. I can't quite remember. And there you go. I've been MyDriver, also known as Raceweek. Go follow me on Twitch, link in the description. Much as always, take care and peace.
See the truth. I never want this to burn out.